Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing? Thanks so much for joining me in today's video. We're going to be talking all about newest holiday release by Charlotte. We have her luxury palette of pearls. I'm very excited to show you this little palette. The inside of it, I'm going to create one eye look. So it is what I'm wearing right now. And I'm going to let you know my thoughts on this palette. If this is your first time here, I'm Gigi. I am a registered nurse obsessed with skincare, beauty, and makeup. Here on my channel, I love to share my thoughts on the newest and the latest. If you love that kind of thing, go ahead and click on the red button that says subscribe, and also go to my Instagram because over there I do keep you posted on new makeup styles, makeup releases, everything like that. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, and let's begin. And I had to pick up my hair because it was driving me nuts. And let's address the elephant in the room, my voice. I know I sound terrible. I got rained on a few days ago, and ever since, I've been like this, but I'm okay. Nothing else going on. Very excited though for today's video. The show must go on, and Charlotte is dropping her holiday palette. Last year holiday palette is one of my favorites. I've talked about this palette so much in my channel. This is what that one looks like. This is called Dazzling Diamonds, and it is a palette of pops. So palette of pops in her line, it just means that you're gonna get all those very glittery shades in here. You never get, this is last year's, in here you never get a matte formula. You always get very glittery and shimmery formulas, and she's usually giving us these, like just a different kind of packaging. When I saw this year's, I freaked out. I saw this packaging because I already saw sneak peeks on Instagram, and I freaked out. It's sort of like a marble, beautiful goodness. I don't even know if you're able to pick it up from the camera, but this is just it's just stunning. Luxury palette of pearls in Celestial Pearl retails for $70. Light up your eyes with new pearlescent eyeshadow palette including pearly pink, gold, and rose gold. Light up your eyes with new luxury palette of pearls in Celestial Pearl. This magical palette of 4 color-coded shimmering eye gliding shades from blush pink and duochrome pink gold to bronze brown and pearlescent gold is the secret to creating a glowing iridescent gaze. Normally, these palettes that she releases during the holidays are a little bit pricier than her regular palettes. Her regular luxury palettes like this retails for 67 Canadian dollars, at least US prices. This one retails for 70, so just a few bucks more for the special packaging, I guess. In here, you don't get a matte formula, just like in last year's. All of the shades in here are going to be shimmery, glittery, and very, you even get a duochrome in here, which is the corner shade right here, which I already ruined, but it was so beautiful. I hope I got it in camera before I apply it to my eyes so that I can show you how pretty and raised the embossing was. Anyhow, I want to go ahead and show you the tutorial very quick of how I created this eye look, and then I'm going to come back and just share my first impressions on the palette. So very up and close. This is another look at the palette. I don't know if the camera is really gonna do a justice in the beautiful duochrome that she includes in this palette. I'm actually gonna swatch all shades for you here live so that you can take a look. So here is the pink shade in the palette, which leans a little bit platinum. Then we get a glittery shade. So this middle shade is one of those topper shades, which is the golden one. Then this is the bronze shade that she has. And last but certainly not least, we have the duochrome. That duochrome leans pink and a gold. So of course, depending on how the light hits that duochrome shade, it's gonna change to pink and gold. It is a stunning, stunning, beautiful shade. So I feel like this is a beautiful palette. I love the palette. I love the presentation. I love that she's giving us a duochrome in here. I really like the pink shade, even though it leans a little bit platinum, which is not my favorite kind of shade. I still feel like it looks pink. It is a beautiful pink, but topped with that duochrome. That duochrome really kills this palette, in my opinion. It is beautiful. This gold shade here, which is the topper shade, I don't feel like, you know, it's doing nothing special in this palette, to be honest. It's like whatever. I guess if you don't want to use the duochrome, you can just tap this glitter all throughout and it's gonna give you something not as strong as if you use the duochrome. Other than that, I think that, you know, like this one, she could have put something else in here. Before I picked up this palette, I was very hesitant because it just looked very light online and I was like, oh, I don't know if it's going to really show up. I still decided to give it a go because, again, I really love her holiday luxury palettes. Anyways, last year I really loved it. So I went ahead and made sure to prep my eyes with Mario's what is this called, Master Eye Prep, and said I really like this guy. This is in the medium shade, so I took the lightest shade, as you can see in my clip, and then I set everywhere with this powder. I feel like this, even though it doesn't look like it's super light, it is lighter than my eyelids, so it is going to add, you know, it's gonna add a little bit of whiteness to my eyelids so that the colors will show up a little bit more. And even though I did that, I don't feel like this brown really cut it. The brown is just very, very light. I did a lot of packing and packing and packing and packing, and it just stays like that. So I feel like she could have done something better when it comes to this bronze shade, but I'm talking from the perspective of someone with medium tan complexion. If you're lighter, I'm pretty sure this is gonna show up and I'm pretty sure you're gonna love it. Unless you don't really like shimmery shades on your crease, then you just want to stay away from this palette because, again, you don't get any matte shades in here. All shades in here are shimmery or a glitter. So I still feel like I like this palette. I really do. I love the duochrome. I think that the duochrome really sealed the deal for me, and having this pinkish look, I really like it. I just feel like it's just very soft, very sophisticated. It is really beautiful for the holidays, so I think that I could achieve something beautiful again to wear for the holidays, but I'm going to need a darker shade in here. So this is gonna be a complementary palette for me. This is going to be something that I reach for, you know, to add that pop here and there, but not really take one to go. This is not going to do it for me at all. I really wish that, again, this bronzy shade was a little bit deeper so that I can get more dimension on my look. Usually her palettes, even if they're light, you're able to build them up, but I don't feel like this shade was really building too much, even though I had, you know, I put on a ton of it. It just didn't. It just stayed like a true bronzy, beautiful color. It's just not dark enough for me. Now that I have you guys here, I opened my eyes to different skin tones, different complexions, and a lot of you guys with fair complexion struggle to find that beautiful shade to your crease that is not too deep. So I do know where you're coming from and understand where I'm coming from. So I could totally see this being beautiful on someone with fair, light to medium, that's it. But anything higher than that, the brown isn't going to do it. I'm so happy with my purchase. I feel like this is stunning. She's coming out with a deeper shade that I already saw sneak peeks of on Instagram, but that one looked a little bit more plumpy, a little bit more purplish. So I don't know if I love that color story for the holidays. I loved this one. I really loved it. I loved this shade. I remember I wore it on Christmas, and this was just, look at that. It is so pigmented. So I really hope that she comes out with something very holiday-ish, much more than these, you know, pink and purple that she's coming out with. Alright, my friends, and that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of this palette? What do you think of this packaging? What do you think of the shades that she chose to put in this little guy? Let me know your comments, thoughts, anything. Just drop it below. Thanks for your love and support. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.